Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fall inspired look, and it's actually also a collab with one of my friends named Jessica. I'll have all of her stuff listed down below, so if you want to check out her video, I would definitely recommend it because I think hers came out very gorgeous. But I haven't done a collab in a while. We both just kind of got the idea, so we chose a fall theme. And for me, I kind of thought of the leaves changing from like green to yellows and oranges and browns. And I actually recorded this video for the second time. I did a different look, but I kind of felt like I always do berries. And I did do that for last year's fall inspired look. And I just wanted to do something different. This is what I thought of, different for me at least. So this is what I thought of. And I know it's also been a while since I last uploaded, but basically I was just being weird and I felt like my looks weren't good enough or my videos weren't good enough. So yeah, that's why I haven't really been uploading, but I think I'm kind of getting back into the swing of things. So cross our fingers that it all works out great. If you have any requests, go ahead and leave them down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to see how I did this look, then go ahead and just keep on watching. Starting off, I'm priming my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and then going in with the Morphe and Kathleen Lights palette. I'm taking this yellowish kind of shade and using this as my transition shade. I'll also have all of the brushes that I will be using listed down below as well, but I'm basically just doing that step first, just applying this in my crease. Taking the Modern Renaissance palette, I'll be using that orange shade, and this is basically just going over the shade I just previously did, but not all the way because I still want that first color to kind of peek its way through up at the top. I don't want it too dark all the way up. And then I just use a random brush just to kind of help blend everything out, so there's nothing that looks too harsh, you know, just make sure that step's included. And then I'm gonna sort of cut the crease, not all the way over. I'm just taking any concealer that I have and just basically doing what, you know, you would do if you're doing a cut crease, but like I said, I'm not cutting all the way across my eyelid, just about 3/4 of my lid. Using these two shades from that Kathleen Lights palette, I am using this to kind of blend out that concealer as well as bringing it a tiny bit into the crease. Next, I'm taking the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, and I'm just using that second shade on the right, the green shade. I'm just applying this all over my lid. I didn't want too much of a dark green. I wanted something very subtle and shimmery as well, so I applied that, as well as Coastal Scents Cherry Moss, mostly focusing on the inner corner and just lightly over the green because I didn't want to take away the green, but I still wanted some of that cherry moss to peek through. The next step, I will be doing my wing, and for this I actually used an eyebrow product. This is the Benefit Cosmetics Ka-Brow in the shade 6. I didn't want to use black, so I went for brown, and although this was a little bit darker than I had wished for, I went ahead and just did the wing, filled it in with this product, but I also went in and set it with a brown shadow, and the brown shadow that I used is the one from the Modern Renaissance palette because I liked how it was more of a warm brown as opposed to, you know, a cooler brown, and I really thought that the lighter shade looked a lot better than, you know, if I just had a black wing or the dark brown. The lashes I'll be using are from BLVD Beauty in the style Vanity Flare. And then for the lower lash line, I'm just taking that Cypress Umber and then just finishing off by blending it out with a brush that has no extra product on it. For the waterline, I'll be taking the NYX Wonder Pencil and just applying that there because I wanted it nude. For mascara, I'm using the Benefit They're Real mascara, and then I wanted a pop of glitter, and that just goes in the inner corner. This is the finished eye look. I know that Jessica only recorded herself doing her eyes, but I also filmed myself doing my face, so obviously the other half of this video is going to be me doing my face makeup. So starting off, I'm going to be taking the Model's Own It Glow For It Illuminator Drops, and this is in the shade Lit. And all I'm doing is just applying it to my face and blending it out with the brush that it comes with. I really like adding this step into my face routine because I feel like it really keeps my skin from drying out, even though I have oily skin and I was kind of iffy about it, but this is a very crucial step in my foundation routine at the moment. Then I apply my foundation, and this is the Rimmel Stay Matte foundation, and like always I just apply the product onto my face with a brush just to kind of even it out everywhere, and then I will go in with another brush, a foundation brush, and blend everything out. And again, I will have all of the brushes that I used listed down below as well. For concealer, I'm taking the Tarte Cosmetics Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I think that's how you say it. And I'm just applying that underneath my eyes. The shade is a little bit darker. This was one that my sister gave me a while ago. But I just apply that and blend it out with a little baby sponge that I got from Walmart for like $1, and I love it. And then just setting everything underneath my eyes as well as my face, I'm using the Lottie London Ready Set Go translucent powder. For bronzer, I'm using this Ciate London Bronzer. It's in the shade South Beach, and I'm just applying this all over the sides of my cheeks, and I wanted something a little bit darker to contour with since the other had a slight shimmer in it. This I used the Bare Minerals bronzer in the High Dive. For blush, I used the Tarte Cosmetics Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Feisty, and I just applied this right over that bronzer just to make sure that everything is blended out nicely. Next, I'm taking Benefit Watts Up and applying this as a base for the powder highlight that I'll be going into, so I'm just doing this step first on my cheekbones, and then the powder I'll be using is the Model's Own It Cheek Glaze palette, and that yellow shade is Sugar Coat. I really like this one. It's not too white on me, and it's not super yellowish, even though it looks like it might be. This is actually one of my favorite highlighters at the moment. So yeah, I'm just applying that on my cheekbones and as well as my temples. And then to set my face, I'm using the NYX Cosmetics Matte Finish Setting Spray and just spraying that all over. For lips, I'm taking the Ciate London Liquid Velvet in the shade Bittersweet and just applying it all over my lips as best as I can because I suck at applying lipstick. And then right in the middle, I'm taking the NYX Cosmetics Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Stockholm. So this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this fall-inspired tutorial. And again, I will have Jessica's link to her video listed down below. Don't forget to give my video a thumbs up and subscribe if you like my channel. I don't really have anything else to say, so I guess I'll just talk to you in my next video. Bye.